Hello, people who aren't here. Okay,
Hi.
here we go. And welcome all of you guys. Here we go. All right, let me start the music. If you guys can't hear me or you can't hear the music, I'll turn the music off because I'm going to be screaming over the music. But I thought I'd try to do it today and we'll see what happens, okay?
Is there anything we need besides a pillow at this point?
No, just a pillow. Okay, so let's start with our usual warm-up. So neck, side to side. I feel like I'm in a Jane Fonda.
Morning. Sorry I'm late.
Good morning. Okay, chin to chest and back. And now look left to right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, one arm back, big circles. And forward. Other arm back.
I need to lift the whole face to the side.
Forward. Crisscross. Up and back. Windmills. Arms in. Hip circles. Other way.
Does someone have the news on? I do. I know. It's ruining our good mood. I don't think you could hear it.
Yeah, if you guys have anything going on in your background, if you could mute your microphone, that would be helpful. And I mean that lovingly. Knee circles, feet together. Other way. Wrists and ankles. Other side. Side stretch. Other side. Up and back. Good stretch. And swing through. Okay, bottom of your squat. Let's reach up one hand. Other side. Okay, 3 air squats, 3 push-ups and a down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet for hamstring stretch. All right, grab your right ankle with your left hand and twist. Other side. Okay. Let's talk about the first movement. We're going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'm going to just talk about the movements real fast. You don't have to remember these because I will announce them, right? We're gonna go through the list 4 times. So the first thing is a push-up or knee push-ups on rounds 1 and 3, and then on rounds 2 and 4, we're gonna do a pike push-up instead. So as a reminder, with your push-ups, remember we're gonna have good form. We're gonna make sure that our hands are right underneath our shoulders. We're gonna keep our elbows tucked in to track back against our body, and you kind of dive forward. If you can't do a full military push-up, it doesn't matter, just do it on your knees. So as a reminder, it looks like this. Kind of dive forward and then come back up. So that's going to be rounds 1 and 3. Rounds 2 and 4, we're going to do the movement that we did last week, where you make kind of like a TP down dog, and then you bend your elbows and take your head toward the ground. And you can limit that range of motion to the comfort level of your shoulders. Okay, second movement, glute bridges. You guys know that one, all the way up, all the way down. The third movement is that ab movement, reach and crunch. Kate and Christy, you guys are gonna do some sort of modified version of that. So the reach and crunch, as a reminder, your knees are bent, you're on your back. You're gonna reach to the floor above your head, and then we're gonna do like a 1/3 sit-up, and you reach to the ceiling. Reach back, reach to the ceiling, like a 1/3 sit-up. So that's the reach and crunch. Then we're gonna do one-legged glute bridges on one leg, one-legged glute bridges on the other. This one's new, plank saws, but not you, Christy and Kate. You guys are gonna do a 90-degree push hold. You're gonna hold that 90-degree push for 90 seconds. The rest of you, you're gonna be in an elbow plank, and you're gonna saw back and forth, like this. Okay, plank saws. Then we're gonna stand up and do reverse lunges. Don't worry, I'm talking you through the whole thing, okay? So, can everybody see me and hear me?
I like how you're coloring lightning. Go away.
Can you guys hear me? Can anybody hear the music? Can anybody hear the music? Because I'm having to yell over it. Can anybody hear the music?
No. No.
Oh, you can't hear the music at all?
No.
Okay, I'm turning it off because I'm having to yell over it. I just thought, my gosh, it's so boring. Okay, let me turn it off. Oh my gosh.
Well, Stacy, they can put on their own music.
Yeah, they can, as long as you mute your, yeah, you can totally put on your own music. You just have to mute your microphone. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're starting with push-ups or knee push-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds, good form. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your elbows are tracking back against your body. Your core is tight, all the way up, all the way down. Do knee push-ups if you can't go all the way down and all the way up. Okay, rest. Now you're gonna flip over onto your back. We've got 10 seconds here. You're gonna do glute bridges. Okay, go. Squeezing your buns, full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down, squeezing your buns at the top. Okay, rest. Next thing is that reach and crunch. Reach over your head in a 1/3 sit-up, reaching toward the ceiling. Okay, go.
It's okay.
Okay, rest. Now we're going to do one-leg glute bridges. You can pick your leg. I don't care which leg you start on. And go. Hey, Katie, can you hit your mic?
No, I don't think that was me. I didn't see anything.
It was me, sorry.
I don't even know how to do that. I can look though.
It's all right, we can do it in between. Okay, rest. Now we're going to switch legs.
Oh, crap.
Okay, go. 20 seconds here. We're on the opposite leg now. All the way up, all the way down. Okay, rest. Now you're going to flip over. We're going to do plank saws. You're in an elbow plank. Nice tight core so you're not droopy. And we're going to saw back and forth and go. And rest. Okay, now you're going to stand up. We're going to do reverse lunges. Make sure you step far enough back that your knee stays over your ankle, your front knee. And go. You're going to alternate sides. You don't have to go all the way down like I am. You can limit your range of motion depending on how your knees are feeling, okay? Okay, rest. Now we're going to do rounds 2. This time it's all the same except the push-ups are going to be pike push-ups. You're going to be in that TP pose. And go. Bending your arms with your head toward the ceiling. Okay, rest. Flip over on your back. Next is glute bridges. Okay, go. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze your bones at the top.
No. Well, Cookie, let's stay away from our friend.
Okay, rest. Now we're going to do reach and crunch. That's where you're reaching overhead, and then a 1/3 sit up, reaching toward the ceiling. And go.
Look at mine.
Okay, rest. Now we're going to do a 1-leg glute bridge. And go. All the way up, all the way down on the leg that you're working. Keep your core tight. Try to keep your hips level. Okay, rest. We're going to switch legs. And go.
Mommy, this.
Good, and rest. Okay, we're going to flip over for plank saws. Except for Kate and Christy, you're doing your 90-degree push. Hold, push, hold. Okay, go. We're sawing. Make sure that your core is tight and you don't have a droopy tummy toward the ground with an arched back. You don't want that. No good. Okay, rest. Standing up for reverse lunges. And go. Okay, and rest. All right, round 3. First thing, we're back to push-ups or knee push-ups with good form. And go. Rest. Flip over on your back. Next is glute bridges. And go. All the way up, all the way down, squeezing your buns hard at the top. And rest. All right, next, reach and crunch. And go. And rest. All right, one leg glute bridges. And go. All the way up, all the way down, squeezing that one bun, keeping your hips level. Okay, rest. We're gonna go to the other side. And go. Okay, rest. We're gonna flip over for plank saws. Nice tight core, no droopy. Okay, go. Okay, rest. All right, standing up, reverse lunges. Make sure that front knee stays over your ankle and go. You're stepping back far enough to protect that front knee. Okay, and rest. Okay, last time through, we're gonna start with those pike push-ups. You're in that down dog TP, head toward the ground. Here we go. Okay, rest. Flip over, glute bridges. Okay, go. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze your buns hard at the top. Okay, rest. We're going to reach and crunch. Okay, go.
Tate?
Yep. Okay, rest. We're going to switch sides. And go. Okay, rest. We're going to flip over for plank saws. And go. Okay, rest. Last movement. Back up for reverse lunges. And go. And rest. Good job. Okay, grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going to talk about the movements for the next workout. The next thing is 9 minutes long. We're going to go through the list 3 times. So again, you don't have to remember the order. I'm going to be talking the whole time. So let's just talk about it. So the first thing we're going to do is a plank walkout. So you're going to put your hands on the ground. You're going to walk your hands out to a tall plank, keeping a nice tight core. Again, no droopy. You're going to walk your hands back, and you're going to stand up. Touch the floor, walk out to a tall plank, nice tight core. Walk back, stand up. Those are our walkouts. Next thing is a 3-part squat jump. So, you're going to squat jump narrow, squat jump medium, squat jump a little bit wider. When you get to that wider position, kind of turn your toes out a little bit. I'll give you a modification after this, so it looks like this. Narrow, medium, wide. Narrow, medium, wide. Okay? The modification for that would be to step out into an air squat side to side. Make sure in all of those, nobody has your knees buckling in. You want to keep your knees out and tracking toward your toes, okay? So that's the second one. So walkouts, 3-part squat jumps. Then we're going to go down to the floor. You're going to have your fingers pointed towards your heels for tricep dips. Okay, we're going to tricep dips on the floor. Then you're going to stand up, pick a side, and we're going to do a lunge hold. You're hovering. You're not doing anything here but hovering. Okay? We're going to lunge hold here. Then we're going to go back down to the floor in that same crab position. Fingers are pointed towards your heels. And we're going to do a reverse tabletop to L. You sweep your buns back through your hands and push back up to tabletop, reverse tabletop. Okay? So that's reverse tabletop to L. Then we finish the list on the opposite leg lunge hold, okay? Everything is 30 seconds. There's no rest. No rest on this. It's one to the next to the next. I will be announcing it, okay? Here we go. Okay, get ready. First thing, walkouts.
Where's Tia?
3, 2, 1, go! You're walking out to a tall plank, keeping your core nice and tight, no droopy, and you stand back up and you get back to your feet. Oh, I forgot. Christy and Kate, side plank. You guys are in a side plank. Pick a side. narrow, medium, wide, or you're modifying that and you're stepping out in an air squat. The modification looks like this, side to side, okay? Otherwise, it's narrow, medium, wide. Okay, tricep dips on the floor. Bending your elbows backwards, your fingers are pointing towards your heels. Okay, stand up, pick a side, lunge hold. Static lunge hold. This feels good. All right.
Yeah.
So weird without music. Okay, we're gonna go back down to the ground. Reverse tabletop to L. Fingers are pointing toward your toes. You push into reverse tabletop and swing back through and back up. Okay, other leg, lunge hold. Think how great our bones are going to look when we finally get out of the house in August. All right, we're almost done. We're going to go back to our walkouts. Okay, back to our walkouts. Hands to the ground, walk out to your tall plank. Nice tight core, no droopy. Walk back and stand up. Kate and Christy, you're on the other side, side plank. Sorry, Kate and Christy, I've like failed you on this thing with you. I do have your modifications written down in my notes. On my cue cards. Okay, sorry, next thing, 3-part jumps. I was talking, you guys know what happens when I talk and try to watch the clock. Okay, tricep dips on the floor.
This is hard if you have short arms.
Yes. Okay, lunge hold, pick a side. Don't worry, everybody, starting next week with the dumbbells and the booty bands, we're gonna have a lot more variety. And then when our resistance bands with handles come, oh my God, it's gonna go be crazy. At least compared to this. Okay, back down to the ground. Reverse tabletop to L. Fingers are pointing towards your toes. Pushing up to a reverse tabletop. Swinging your bones back through your arms. Pushing back up. Okay, back up. Other side side lunge hold. So Kate and Christy, we're going to start our final round. So what I have written down is you've done one side plank and the other side plank. So I wrote down to do another 90-degree push. This one you don't have to hold. You can just push and relax, push and relax. Or you could pick another modification. I don't care. All right, everybody else, we have 5 seconds. And we're going to walk out. Okay, final time through. Walkouts. Hands to the ground. Walk out to a tall plank. Tight core, no burpees. Walk back and stand up. Okay, 3-part jumping squats. Okay, tricep dips on the ground, fingers pointing towards your heels. Okay, lunge hold, pick a leg. Okay, reverse tabletop to L. Fingers pointed towards your heels. Push into reverse tabletop. Swing your bones back through, push back up. Okay, other side lunge hold, this is it. All right, good job. Get a sip of water. Talk about our next movement. All right, so you guys are gonna need either carpet or your mat, something to pad up your knee, and you're gonna need your throw pillow. All right, so this next thing, gotta push up my cue card so I can see it better. Okay, so the first movement, we're gonna do rainbows, glute rainbows. So as a reminder, you're gonna be on all fours, or you can go down on your elbows if you need to in the front. While you're on one leg, and the other leg is going to touch and touch and touch, forming a rainbow. Does everybody see that? That leg is straight. And so we're just making a rainbow over the other leg. So we're gonna do, this is all 30 seconds, no rest. So we're gonna go rainbows on one side for 30 seconds, rainbows on the other side for 30 seconds. What?
Were you on your elbows?
I'm on my elbows You don't have to be on your elbows. You could be on a tall, on your wrists and hands. For me, it's more comfortable to be on my elbows. So rainbows, we're gonna go, again, you don't have to remember any of this. Rainbows on the right, rainbows on the left, 30 seconds each. Then you're gonna take your pillow. I'm gonna turn my mat so you guys can see better. So, I have a modification. This is not the modification. So, you're gonna squeeze your pillow between your thighs so that you're activating your inner thighs. You're gonna put your hands underneath your buns to protect your low back. And we're gonna do leg lifts, okay? My modification, for people that need the modification, you're just gonna do little ab crunches, low ab crunches like this. That's the modification. Okay, so that's the third thing. Then you're gonna flip over onto all fours. Now you are on your hands and knees. And we're gonna do point and reach on one side and then point and reach on the other. So point and reach is opposite elbow to opposite knee. You start out straight and then you crunch in. Straight, crunch in. Working on our back core and our front core. Gotta work it all, okay? We're gonna do that on one side, point and reach, and then on the other side. 3 times through, 7.5 minutes. I'll be announcing it each time. So we're starting with rainbows. You can pick a side. Gotta get my clock. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Glute rainbows, pick a side. Make sure the rainbow leg stays straight. Go from one side to the other. You're making a rainbow over that built leg. Okay, other side. Glute rainbows. Switch sides. Okay, we're gonna get our pillow for the next thing. Okay, grab your pillow, squeeze it between your knees. Hands go under your buns to protect your low back. Leg lifts, the modification. Remember, modification is just little low ab crunches. Otherwise, all the way up, all the way down. Make sure you're squeezing your object, your pillow, your ball. Make sure you're activating your inner thighs. Those gotta look good in August too. Okay, point and reach on one side. Opposite elbow, crunching to opposite knee, and straightening and back out. Other side, point and reach. Okay, back to glute rainbows. Straight leg, making a rainbow over your bent leg. Okay, switch sides. Glute rainbows, other side. squeeze your pillow. Low leg lifts or low ab crunches. Put your hands under your buns to protect your back. Okay, point and reach. Pick a side. Opposite arm, opposite leg, crunching elbow to knee, reaching back out. Keep your core tight in this movement also. In all movements, you guys know that. Okay, other side, point and reach. Okay, glute rainbows. Switch sides. We're on the other side now. All right, squeeze your pillow. Low leg lifts. Hands under your buns. Protect your low back. Or you're modifying with a little low ab crunch. Okay, point and reach. Opposite arm, opposite leg, elbow crunching in, elbow to knee, and then straightening back out. Nice tight core. Try to keep your hips square. Don't hyperextend your low back either. Okay, switch sides. This is the last movement. All right, that's it. Get a sip of water, move your mat out of the way. We've got a little 2-minute cash out. You guys know what that means. So we're gonna do our 2-minute cash out, and then we're gonna stretch, and then we're gonna do a 5-minute meditation, and then we can say hello before we all depart. Okay.